Jay, another rapper has lost his life. This time not to gun violence. This time where is alleged to be an overdose. And this is talking about Rich Homie Quan, who passed away at the age of 34 years old. They've released the 911 call, which I think happened way too fast. But I'd love to hear your thoughts, how this is going to impact the hip hop community. So many of our young rappers are gone, being murdered, being killed, overdosing, and this was after he seemed to have turned, have been on a different path. But what do you think is happening? Is this a wake-up call to the hip-hop community?
I think it's a wake-up call to community, period. I mean, these young kids, he's 34, so he's a grown man, but, if God willing, it will give you a long life, then you're still young at 34. And so to this drug use, and I don't know what drugs he was on, but in his, his age group was using a lot of prescription drugs and things like that. And now, the drug dealer on the corner ain't the one no more. It's the drug dealer that's putting the stuff in your medicine cabinet. And so a lot of these kids you see like the ones that's turning 30 now, the rappers was like, hey, I stopped doing lean, I stopped, taking pills, I stopped doing all this other stuff. And just like it was when we were growing up, finishing out the crack era and stuff like that, as you grow, you get older, you see like, damn, Cash was wilding, and everybody don't make it out. Everybody don't make it out. We work specifically with youth and drug addiction right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be somebody. You think about Mac Miller, who died from supposed to be an overdose and things like that. Oh man, he's gonna be another one of them that you're gonna have to use as an example to tell these children to stay away from drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the time when you start to see it's not just people who don't have money. It's not just people that don't have fame. It comes to everybody. And every time you choose to get high or do something like that, it can be your time. Just because it's happened 200 times, that 201st time could be your time. So you got to chill out on the drugs. I get it. We've all, for the most part, most people have experienced something in that space. And so I'm not going to act like I'm holier than thou. But this is what happens. And a lot of times at a young age. And I think that the young brother had a lot more life to live and a lot more to give and to contribute. And it's sad that he's not going to be able to. We just have to continue to work with our babies now. Frederick Douglass said it the best to me: it's better to build strong children than repair broken men. And it's not saying forget the people who are not children. It's just that you lived a lot of life and you have your own ideologies. It's good to get these babies, but you can still mold them. They haven't been completely molded yet, so they're still receptive. To the ideas of doing things a certain kind of way, especially if you come at them properly. A lot of people that's older, you got a lot of your own ideologies and you got your own, thought processes, and it's harder to crack those, the cracking and get into that, and help them out. But with these babies, we can actually save them, and we can start formulating some things, some mindsets that they can have so that they can be all right and they can get past the age of 34. But rest in peace to the young brother's family, and definitely thoughts and prayers go out to them. And again, let's just use this as an example of what to do and what not to do going forward. But God bless to him and his family.